before I let you This is what the future sound like.
What's up, y'all? My name is Barbara Ads. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I decided to do a hair and makeup get ready with me. I am going to go see Lion King today. So I don't know if I'm going to include an outfit. I might show you what I end up wearing towards when it's time to go out, because it's not time to get dressed anytime soon. So I might include it. Who knows? If I don't, I warned y'all. But we are going to go see Lion King. I decided to do, besides wear this wig that I had flexi rotted for about almost a month now. So, you know, whatever. All the details will be explained throughout the video, but really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to continue watching and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's get started. As you can see, my bonnet is on. That means my hair isn't done, and obviously if it's a 3-in-1, you have to include how you got your hair done. So I have my lovely friend right here. Her name is Farah. And we're going to put her on today. So I put flexi rods in, I want to say like 3 weeks ago. I checked my snap because I didn't remember honestly. So I put them in June 24th. Put the snap right here. And I just took the flexi rods down, I want to say a week ago. Yeah. So June 24th, that was, I want to say 3 weeks ago. Almost a month. And the curl, it's still here. It's still intact. Okay, so this hair is from Editorial Looks Hair Company, my hairline. If you want all the details, everything will be down in the description box down below. I look funny. How far back do I want it? Do I want it like that? I feel like that's fine. Right? Right? Yeah, that's fine. This looks ridiculous, but it's cool, whatever. I'm going to flip her back a bit, clean off my forehead. If it's gonna stay like that, okay, bring her back then. I have my 91% alcohol, a paper towel, because I ran out of cotton rounds and I don't really like cotton balls. It's a preference, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to use that to get all the excess oil off my forehead. We are only using freeze spray today because I don't like to be held hostage by my wigs. I don't like to be held hostage by any hairstyle. That's why I only had single braids in for 8 days. So this wig has to come off tonight, okay? So I'm using freeze spray, and I'm using, what am I using to spread that? Freeze spray. I'll use the back of my tweezers. Or let me use a brush that I don't use. I use every brush, but I'll wash it, whatever. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to bring this mirror up close to me so I can see what the heck I'm doing. My contacts are in, but you know. Oh, don't run back. I'm using the back of my brush to spread it. Oh, I ran down my forehead. That's disgusting. Yeah, so I don't have anything planned today. I'm going, like I said, to Instagram and Lion King today. So I'm excited because Beyonce and Lion King is like one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm sure it's everybody's favorite movie of all time. Disney just gets the job done, you know? So, ugh. All right, here we go. Ooh, dear. Just pressing it down with the back and my fingers, of course, as well. There. Okay, I need to get I have my toothbrush here and some mousse. I am just going to pump some on the back of my hand. Just one pump. Just ooh. And the part where I'm not putting baby hairs, I just like to press the mousse into it so it gets seamless. And then I have this thingy here. Is that long enough? Okay, yeah, that is. Let me pull this back somehow. I'm gonna fold it in half. Right where I need it to be. There we go. So for primer, I'm going to be taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. I think I want to try the new one that they just came out with, the Oil and Shine. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I'm not entirely sure. And I don't know if I want to do a brow pomade today or brow pencil. There we go. And since it's going to be hot as hell outside, I am going to take some Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Beauty blender. Spray the back of it. And just dot that on the places where I get oiliest. So basically everywhere. There we go. All right, now we're gonna jump into brows. And for brows, I'm gonna be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Granite, using the Morphe M413 brush. I have been stuck. I feel like it's been such a long ass time since I sat in front of a camera and actually did my makeup. It's been so long. And honestly, I've been busy. I don't know what else to say. I've been busy. I've been making wig orders. I've been preparing for doing like a lot of business stuff. And honestly, packing, we're moving, and that's like, I just want to enjoy my last few days out here before I go home for a little bit. I mean, I'm coming back obviously because school, everything, but I just want to enjoy my life a little bit, you know. So, but when I go home, videos like I want to say 2 or 3 every week. Because what else am I gonna be doing when I'm home, except for when we go on vacation? But yeah, that's it. Okay, so to carve out my brows, I'm gonna be taking the Makeup Revolution Concealer and Define Full Coverage Concealer in the shade C13. It's always a mouthful. Always. And I'm just taking the e.l.f. eyeliner brush to apply it. Next, I'm going to, am I gonna prime my lid? I just don't, nah. I am gonna follow Sir John's rule of not putting primer on the lid. I'm just going to make sure it's whatever's left from carving my brows is just brought down lower, so there isn't any sense of demarcation left behind. So today's palette of choice is an oldie but a goodie. It is the Morphe 3502 palette, Second Nature, whatever. So I want everything to be blown out. No harsh lines, not really a cut crease. We ain't doing all of that today, but. So for the first shade I'm going to use is going to be the shade Contour, right? Yes. It's going to be the shade Contour. Taking this fluffy brush from my Amazon brush set, and I'm just going to whisk that below the brow bone. I'm going to take this fluffy brush from my Amazon brush set, and I'm going to go into the shade Terracotta, which is like the center, the shade dead center in the palette. And I'm just going to concentrate that on the outer corner of my eye. And then just whisking it down into the crease. Taking this angled fluffy brush from my Amazon brush set, I'm gonna go into, actually I'm gonna go into my bronzer, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go into my bronzer, which is the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in the shade Mocha Mommy. And I'm just gonna put that in the outer corner as well. No, it's not a good brush for that. I'm going to take a denser brush, but so I can have more control. Or do I want to use this one? Yeah. I'm going to take this Morphe M321 brush going into my bronzer, the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in the shade Mocha Mommy. And I'm just going to put that in the outer corner. I'm just dragging it through the crease as well, just to deepen it a bit more. I'm going to take this e.l.f. blending eye brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Brunette. I'm just going to bring that in the outer corner as well. Just doing swirling motion so it's all blown out. No, really concentrate. I just want everything to be seamless. I'm going to take this Morphe M431 brush, there we go, and I'm going to go back into Brunette, but adding a touch of Wiz. I'm just going to whisk that in the lower lash line. And then for the touch of shimmer on the lid or whatever, I'm going to take this It's My Worry by BH Cosmetics number 8 brush. And I am going to go into the shade Pure, right? That's what I'm going to go into. I'm lying. I'm gonna go into the shade Zippy. I'm just going to dust that across the lid. Just a very simple eye or whatever. Then I'm gonna take the, is there anything in this brush? No. This Morphe M222 brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Pure. And I'm just going to put that towards the inner part of my lid and just drag it into Zippy. So I'm gonna do my liner, and we're just gonna smoke her out. Okay, so I have my Maybelline New York Eye Studio Gel Eyeliner in the shade Blackest Black and my Sephora Mini Angled Liner Brush. I'm just going to do a thin line well, try to do a thin line. I'm gonna take this Morphe M149 brush, and I'm just going to smudge it out. There. Bam. So I'm gonna jump into the next eye, and then I'll check in when it's time to do the base. There we go. I look insane, but that's okay. All right, now we're gonna jump into the base, and for that I'm gonna be taking my NARS Longwear, my Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Iguaku Dark 3. So I'm just gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pumps. Taking my body sponge by Real Techniques. There we go. Next is for concealer. So for concealer, I'm going to be taking the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Amande. And then for added brightness, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in the shade C12. Yeah, okay, where's C13? I'm going to take C13 and just put a little bit under for added coverage, because I like Creamy Radiant, but it doesn't really do the job for me like that. And C13 is the exact same shade, just a bit thicker. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Oh, I'm taking C12 now. I'm just gonna put the tiniest amount under my eye towards the center of my face. That's literally it. I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in the shade Espresso, taking this angled buffing brush. I'm just going to sweep my brush over. I'm going to contour my face. To set my face, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier, my Laura Mercier concoction, which is the both shades of the loose setting powder, so medium, deep, and translucent, and then a little bit of ColourPop's translucent setting powder for that tinge of yellow. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender, dab off the excess, a lot of the excess. Cute. So to contour my nose, I'm using my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush because easy control, and it's narrow, so I can get it to where I need it to go and it won't be too messy. I feel like eye brushes are the best for contouring your nose. So I'm just gonna go under my brow bone and bring it down the bridge. All right, next I'm going to take my beauty blender again. I'm just going to pinch it. I'm going to use that to sharpen my nose contour. So to buff that out, to brush everything away, I'm going to be using two brushes. So for under my eyes, I'm going to be taking my It's My Rary by BH Cosmetics number 4 brush, and then this Dollar Store Kabuki brush. Yeah. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. concealer brush, and I am going to go into that with, what shade is this? Brunette from the Morphe 3502 palette. And I'm just going to run that on the outer part of my eye. not bringing it all the way in. I'm going to take this pencil brush. It's not as dense as my other one. It's kind of actually quite soft. I'm going to go into the shade Chestnut from the same palette. I'm just going to run that under. Next, we are going to do some blush. That's the word. There we go. Words, Barbara. I'm going to take my It's My Way by BH Cosmetics #2 brush, and I am going to go into, what brush do I want to use? Do I want to use my e.l.f. palette? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go into my e.l.f. palette and I'm gonna take these 2 shades at the bottom here. My Total Face brush by e.l.f. and I'm gonna go into my bronzer. I'm going to bronze up the face. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to take the It's My Way by BH Cosmetics #7 brush, and I am going to go into my Neiman Marcus Illuminator. Ooh, that is a lot. There we go. I'm just going to drag it up into the shadow. So I'm gonna take this Anglola powder by the Crayon Case. It's a loose powder, so it's like coppery, warm bronzino added to the effect of what I'm going for. So bam, she is on. All right, setting powder. I mean setting spray. I have the hiccups. I'm gonna take my Urban Decay All Nighter setting powder, setting spray bar rub. What is going on today? It's setting spray, okay? I'm going to set my face. So for liner, is there any other option? No, not to me. But I'm gonna take my Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the shade Molasses. So for lip liner, you already know what it is. I do not change. I don't like change. I'm not a fan of it, okay? The only thing I like to change is my hair. That's it. So I'm gonna be taking my Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the shade Molasses. And I'm just gonna line my lips so whatever, you know? Look how, oh. To fill in my lips, I'm going to be taking the Sephora lip pencil in the shade Sand. And then for gloss, y'all already know, Fenty Glow by Fenty Beauty. All right, so I'm going to separate these curls. Am I gonna run my fingers through them? Okay, I guess I am. Let's see how that looks. They have been holding for, I wanna say almost a month now. Shout out to them. But yeah, I need a hot comb, so I'll be right back. All right, and this is the final look. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Before I let you